Welcome to TT-Buddhism, where we explore the profound wisdom of Buddhism to help you find peace, happiness, and purpose in life. In today's fast-paced world, filled with endless distractions and constant desires, many of us feel overwhelmed, lost, and burdened. We chase after material possessions, social validation, and fleeting pleasures, only to find ourselves trapped in a cycle of stress and dissatisfaction. But what if the key to a truly fulfilling life is not in acquiring more, but in letting go? Buddhist wisdom teaches us that simplicity is power. It is not just about owning fewer things or living with minimalism. It is about freeing the mind from unnecessary attachments, desires, and distractions. Simplicity is not a sacrifice. It is a path to liberation. When we declutter our lives, both physically and mentally, we create space for clarity, mindfulness, and inner strength. As Leonardo da Vinci once said, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. In Buddhism, simplicity is a way of life, leading to peace, wisdom, and enlightenment. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with unnecessary weight. Every step becomes difficult, draining your energy and slowing you down. Now, picture letting go of the excess weight and walking freely. This is the essence of simplicity. It lightens our burdens, allowing us to move through life with ease, focus, and purpose. The Buddha himself embodied this principle. He renounced his royal palace and luxurious life, choosing instead a path of simplicity and inner fulfillment. He understood that true happiness does not come from accumulating wealth or status, but from cultivating contentment, mindfulness, and wisdom. In this video, we will explore why simplicity is such a powerful force and how embracing it can transform your life. We will dive into Buddhist teachings on simplicity, the freedom it brings from materialism, and practical ways to simplify your daily life. Through ancient wisdom and modern insights, you will discover how living simply can lead to greater clarity, deeper peace, and true empowerment. Take a deep breath, clear your mind, and join us on this journey of self-discovery. By the end of this video, you may find that in simplicity, you don't just have less, you have more. More peace, more clarity, and more joy. Let's begin. The essence of simplicity in Buddhism. Simplicity in Buddhism is not merely about minimalism or reducing material possessions. It is about freedom. Freedom from unnecessary desires, distractions, and attachments. The Buddha's teachings emphasize the middle way, a path of balance that avoids the extremes of indulgence and deprivation. This approach reminds us that true peace and wisdom come not from acquiring more, but from letting go of what does not serve us. At the heart of Buddhist simplicity is the concept of non-attachment, anatta. In life, everything is impermanent. Our possessions, relationships, emotions, and even our own existence. Holding on too tightly to material things or fleeting emotions only leads to suffering. The Buddha taught that clinging to what is temporary creates stress and anxiety because we inevitably fear loss. Simplicity, then, is a practice of letting go, of understanding that true happiness does not come from external sources, but from inner clarity and contentment. Imagine a glass of water. When it is stirred and filled with dirt, it becomes murky, making it impossible to see clearly. But when we allow the water to settle, it becomes crystal clear. This is the essence of a simple and uncluttered mind. When we remove distractions and unnecessary desires, we gain clarity, wisdom, and strength. Simplicity does not mean deprivation. Rather, it means focusing on what truly matters and finding joy in the present moment. The Buddha himself lived by this principle. Born as a prince, he had access to unlimited wealth, luxury, and pleasure. However, he realized that all these external comforts did not bring lasting peace. He renounced his palace and chose a life of simplicity, which led him to enlightenment. His journey teaches us that a life filled with excess does not equate to happiness, but a life of mindfulness and purpose leads to true fulfillment. Simplicity is also reflected in the daily lives of Buddhist monks, who own only the bare essentials. They do not seek material wealth, but instead cultivate inner richness through meditation, wisdom, and compassion. Their simple lifestyle is not a limitation, but a source of profound strength and peace. By embracing simplicity, we do not lose anything significant. Instead, we gain more clarity, more peace, and more freedom. In the next section, we will explore why simplicity is such a powerful force and how it can transform our lives in ways we never imagined. Why simplicity is a powerful force. Simplicity is not just a way of living, it is a transformative power that shapes our thoughts, actions, and overall well-being. In Buddhism, simplicity is seen as a path to inner peace, clarity, and freedom. By reducing unnecessary distractions and attachments, we create space for wisdom, mindfulness, and true happiness. But why is simplicity such a powerful force? Let's explore its profound impact on our lives. First, simplicity brings inner peace. When we let go of what is unnecessary, whether it's material possessions, emotional burdens, or mental clutter, we create space for peace and mindfulness. A cluttered life often leads to a restless mind filled with stress and anxiety. Monks living in monasteries embody this peaceful simplicity. As the Buddha taught, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. This reminds us that true peace is not found in external things, but within ourselves, when we remove distractions and embrace simplicity. Second, simplicity provides clarity and better decision-making. A mind overwhelmed by too many choices and distractions struggles to see things as they truly are. When we simplify our lives, we gain focus and wisdom, allowing us to make decisions with greater awareness. A well-known Buddhist parable illustrates this wisdom. A farmer loses his horse, and his neighbors see it as bad luck, but he remains calm, neither celebrating nor despairing, understanding that life's events are not inherently good or bad, they simply are. This perspective, rooted in simplicity, allows us to accept life as it unfolds without unnecessary suffering. Third, simplicity grants freedom from materialism. In modern society, excess possessions often create stress rather than happiness. We work tirelessly to acquire more, only to feel burdened by maintaining what we own. The Buddha's teachings emphasize that contentment is the greatest wealth. True happiness does not come from accumulating things, but from appreciating what we already have. When we embrace simplicity, we liberate ourselves from the constant cycle of wanting more, and instead focus on meaningful pursuits. Finally, simplicity enhances focus and empowerment. When we remove distractions, our energy is directed toward what truly matters. Meditation itself is a practice of simplifying thoughts, sharpening the mind, and deepening self-awareness, as the Buddha said. Your work is to discover your world, and then with all your heart, give yourself to it. By focusing on what is essential, we unlock our potential and live with greater purpose. By embracing simplicity, we cultivate peace, clarity, and strength. In the next section, we will explore practical steps to simplify your life and experience its profound benefits. How to embrace simplicity in daily life. Embracing simplicity is not about giving up everything or living in isolation. It is about creating space for what truly matters. By removing unnecessary distractions and focusing on essentials, we can cultivate peace, clarity, and purpose. The Buddha taught that happiness does not come from accumulating more, but from being content with less. Here are 4 practical steps inspired by Buddhist wisdom to help you simplify your life and experience its profound benefit. First, declutter your mind through mindfulness. A cluttered mind is filled with regrets about the past and worries about the future. Practicing mindfulness meditation allows us to bring our awareness to the present moment, freeing ourselves from unnecessary mental burdens. Simply focusing on your breath, observing your thoughts without attachment, and letting go of distractions can create a sense of inner calm and mental clarity. As the Buddha said, "Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment." Second, simplify your surroundings. Our physical environment has a direct impact on our mental state. A cluttered space often leads to a cluttered mind, filled with stress and restlessness. By keeping our surroundings clean, organized, and free from excess possessions, we create a peaceful atmosphere that supports mental well-being. Start small. Declutter one area of your home, donate or discard things you no longer need, and notice the sense of relief it brings. A minimalist space reflects a minimalist mind, allowing us to focus on what truly matters. Third, prioritize what is truly important. Many of us fill our lives with obligations, distractions, and unnecessary commitments. Take a step back and identify the 3 most important values or goals that bring you fulfillment. Focus your time and energy on these priorities and say no to distractions that do not align with them. Living with intention means choosing quality over quantity, allowing us to invest our efforts into what truly enriches our lives. Finally, cultivate gratitude and contentment. Instead of constantly chasing after what we lack, we should learn to appreciate what we already have. Practicing gratitude daily helps shift our focus from scarcity to abundance, simplifying our desires and amplifying our joy. The Buddha himself taught that contentment is the greatest wealth. By embracing gratitude, we free ourselves from unnecessary attachments. By applying these steps, we can simplify our lives and discover that in simplicity, we gain more peace, more clarity, and more happiness. In the next section, we will explore how these principles are reflected in the teachings of the Buddha and how they apply to modern life. Lessons from the Buddha and the relevance of simplicity in modern life. The Buddha's life serves as a timeless example of the power of simplicity. Born into wealth and luxury, he had access to every material comfort imaginable. Yet, he realized that external riches could not provide lasting peace. True fulfillment, he discovered, came from within. By renouncing his royal privileges and embracing a simple, mindful life, the Buddha found enlightenment. His journey teaches us that a life filled with excess does not equate to happiness, but a life of mindfulness, wisdom, and simplicity leads to true liberation. Buddhist monks today continue to embody this principle. They own only a few essential belongings, robes, a bowl, and minimal necessities. Yet they live in profound peace and contentment. Their lifestyle is not about deprivation, but about eliminating distractions that prevent spiritual growth. Without the burden of excess material possessions, they are free to focus on meditation, self-awareness, and compassion. This simple way of living allows them to experience life in its purest form, without attachment to things that do not bring true fulfillment. But how does this apply to modern life? In today's fast-paced world, people are constantly bombarded with messages that equate happiness with wealth, status, and possessions. Social media, advertisements, and societal expectations pressure individuals to acquire more, achieve more, and compare themselves to others. However, research and personal experiences show that chasing after more does not necessarily bring happiness. Instead, it often leads to stress, anxiety, and a sense of emptiness. Many successful individuals have realized this truth. Entrepreneurs who streamline their goals, travelers who embrace minimalism, and families who prioritize meaningful moments over material gifts all experience the power of simplicity. They understand that true wealth lies in time, relationships, purpose, and inner peace, not in accumulating more things. Even small, simple choices can transform our lives. A peaceful walk in nature, a quiet moment of gratitude while sipping tea, or the decision to turn off distractions and enjoy silence. All these acts reflect the strength of simplicity. As the Buddha reminds us, the root of suffering is attachment. When we simplify, we free ourselves from unnecessary burdens and unlock a life of clarity and joy. By embracing simplicity, we cultivate a life that is richer in meaning, deeper in peace, and clearer in purpose. In the final section, we will reflect on this journey and how you can take the first steps toward a simpler, more fulfilling life. The path to a simpler, more fulfilling life. Simplicity is not about having less. It is about making room for more. More peace, more clarity, and more meaning. In a world filled with distractions, expectations, and endless desires, the wisdom of Buddhism reminds us that true happiness does not come from what we accumulate, but from what we choose to let go of. The journey toward simplicity is a path of freedom, mindfulness, and self-discovery, allowing us to reconnect with the present moment and live with greater purpose. By embracing simplicity, we reduce stress, gain clarity in our decision-making, and cultivate inner peace. Letting go of material excess and unnecessary attachments liberates our minds, enabling us to focus on what truly matters. Whether it is meaningful relationships, personal growth, or spiritual well-being, the Buddha's teachings guide us to free ourselves from the illusion that happiness lies in external possessions, and instead find contentment in the simplicity of life itself. As you reflect on this journey, ask yourself, what can I simplify in my life today? It might be decluttering your space, practicing mindfulness, prioritizing your core values, or simply appreciating what you already have. Even small changes can lead to profound transformation. The more we simplify, the more we discover the richness of life hidden beneath unnecessary complications. At TT-Buddhism, our mission is to share timeless Buddhist wisdom to help you cultivate peace, mindfulness, and inner strength. We hope this message inspires you to take a step toward a simpler and more meaningful life. The path to clarity and fulfillment is not in adding more, but in removing what weighs us down. If you found value in this video, we invite you to subscribe to our channel for more insights on Buddhist teachings and mindful living. Your support allows us to continue sharing these teachings with the world. Thank you for being a part of this journey. May your path be filled with peace, wisdom, and the beauty of simplicity. Let us walk this journey together, embracing the power of letting go and discovering the true joy that lies within.